Hey Jet, this is your faithful Amanda Splatts, and I gotta ask you something quickly. Are you excited about life? Are you excited about bikes? Because we're playing a little Excitebike today on a Amanguerilla Splat Sudan. With everything going on over the last fucking week or so, I haven't had a chance to, like, count my blessings and shit, thinking about how good things have been. Because there've been a lot of great shit that's gone on this last couple weeks, and I haven't been able to talk about it because I've been in my fucking head. So I was gonna go ahead and I wanted to make the. There are so many old Nintendo games out there, shitty ones like especially like a lot of the older like black box ones, the first title runs that aren't worth their own stream. So maybe I could just pull one out and play one for it because that's what I used to do when I was little. The game that I played, unless it was something incredibly crazy like Final Fantasy 1 or something really intensive, it was secondary to just chatting with whoever was hanging around. So, I'm gonna play a little Excitebike because I'm excited about a bike, and we'll say hi if anyone stops by, and if not, I'll just let you know what's been going on. And the big thing is gonna you'll notice I've been up and later earlier in weirder times. By the way, we're not going very long tonight. These things are not designed to be longer than an hour, and we're gonna raid into Kara when we're done. One of the greatest things you notice the different times I've been on, and I've been able to Zatsu. I've been working from home for the last fucking week, and it's been fucking great, man. It's been blows my fucking mind. I mean, I know I'm taking up VTubing as a hobby, but I'm gonna have to get like another fucking hobby, man. I've got so much more free time now, man. My commute was like 20 hours a fucking week because the uh, Desert Salt LLC is all the way over on the other side of the fucking desert, and now I don't have to worry about that shit anymore. It's going a little slow. Um, I think this is set to the PAL region, maybe. I don't know how to change this to set this to the NTSC. I remember playing NTS. Isn't PAL the European version? I don't know. Because it sounded like it was the only version. That's what I fucking remember. That's what I fucking remember. A little bit faster, yeah. Didn't they have that problem with the PS1 thing when they were doing the PS1 series that some of the games were weird regions that messed with them? Nah. So basically, just gonna chat, say hi if anyone stops by. If not, that's cool. It's 3 o'clock on a Monday. I don't expect anyone to show up when I do a weird fucking stream out of nowhere on 3 a.m. on a fucking Monday. A lot of the videos I do are for VOD Gang or for like Europeans. I don't know what time it is over in Europe right now, but it's 3 o'clock in the desert and it's time to ride a fucking bicycle. Now, if I remember right, there's actually a way to create your own tracks too. But we're gonna hold off on that a little bit. And we're gonna go ride a fucking bike, baby. Start with track one. One and done. So you got a little fella here, I don't know what his name is. And this is a very simple racing game, man. Very simple. The A button, you go forward. B button, you got turbo. But look at the little gauge there that says temp. That's your temperature gauge. Turbo takes up temperature. So you go faster, but if it goes to zero, overheats, I'll do it right now. I'll fucking show you. I don't care about destroying my high times. If you turbo fast too much, you fucking overheat. And I think that's what I've been doing back in the day, and even a little bit more recently. I've been just going in turbo, just going fucking hardcore at work, doing way too much, too crazy, and oh, that's a little low, and just burning myself the fuck out. And I've had to be, I've had to be careful. I've been more careful that I don't burn myself the fuck out when I'm streaming by like taking off certain days and stuff. But then I have a problem doing that in my regular life. Because I paid the cost to be the fucking boss, man. But it has been, it has been taxing on me. Because basically what I do at Assault Mines LLC, I was mining the fucking salt, the actual physical part of the job. But I also have to, that's not bad considering I was just fucking around. Let's try again. Oh, next track, that's fine. Let's actually get serious now. But yeah, there was also the administrative shit. They wanted me to do the administrative shit as much as possible. Oh, yeah, man. That Englishman went up a hill but came down a fucking mountain. Oh, you gotta be careful. I forget, you gotta be careful with your wheels when you land in this game. You can turn left and right while you're in the air to turn the angle of your wheels. And if you don't land properly, you will crash like that. And I guess that's something I've been doing too. Just been going too hard at work and then crashing. Dude, people fucking love me at Desert Salt LLC. But when I started having those physical problems that stopped me from doing like the physical part of my job, and I started calling in more often and shit, they were like, okay, we got to make a decision. Do we lose Amanda permanently? Or do we do this for her and at least get her to do the administration stuff? So now I'm working from home. Started a couple weeks ago, and it's been fucking great ever since, man. It's fucking weird, though, man. It's so fucking weird. Because I'm doing the same administrative shit that I did at the Desert Salt LLC office. Except, like, I don't have a fax machine, and I don't have, like, a copy machine to do all that shit digitally. It's so fucking weird, man. Because, like, I'm sitting there at my desk, and then I look up, and it's my fucking couch. And if I want to, I can just go away from the desk and lie down on the fucking couch, man. It's great. It's great, but now that it's so much easier to work and I get so much more done, I'm scared that I'm gonna go ham again. That I'm gonna start pouring too much of my life into my work again. And it's been a problem for me ever since. Like, I've been at Desert Salt LLC like maybe 5 or 6 years now. I believe it'll be 6 years, and it's been a good job. They hired me shortly before the pandemic, and when the pandemic hit, I didn't lose a day of fucking work. So I feel an obligation to those guys, and it's nice to know that they're able to work with me also. So I've been working from home, and it's been a fucking trip, and I fucking love it because I can go get sandwiches whenever I want from my fridge. I don't have to pay $9 to get a fucking sandwich from the gas station down the street. I can get my own fucking sandwiches. I'll make the best fucking sandwiches. Fuck you. Come down to the desert sometime. I'll make you a great sandwich. I don't give a fuck. What was I gonna tell you? Oh yeah. Um, you'll notice. I'll just show you when it comes up. I'm sure it'll come up. That dude broke every bone in his body, but he's still riding. Okay, This is something I didn't learn until I grew up. When I was a little fucking baby splat playing Excitebike, I just kept burning myself out and over it. Eventually, I stopped using turbo altogether, and I beat the courses, but my times were kind of bad. See those tiny little arrows? If you drive over one of them, it refills your temperature gauge. So it's like you run over that little arrow, and it automatically like throws a bucket of water into your exciting bike. Why don't we have that fucking technology now, man? Why can't we do that now? Just put like a little triangle or arrow on the road. Put a logo on there, man. Make it a sport logo, like some kind of sponsor logo. Like, put the fucking Prime bottle on there. Have them roll over, and their bike will be refreshed. Honestly, I got a bunch of great ideas. The problem is most of them suck. Now, quick trick for this: in order to not bust your ass over it, you're supposed to tap left just for like a second. Just for like a second, and it'll pick up your wheel. Oh, there are all types of fucking horrible things out there on the road. You'd think they'd have cleaned this shit up, but I guess not. It's just this dude. Exciting Bob. Excite Bob. Because your name is fucking Bob now. I don't give a shit or a fuck. So yeah, it's great. It's great, but I originally got worried that I would be like more isolated and shit. But and I have so much fucking free time now. I can go out to dinner with people. I can catch up with my neighbors and my friends and my family. Because I'm not stuck in a fucking carpool or a fucking Uber and train or fucking train. I'm not a huge fan of trains. I know Joe might be pissed off of that. But hey, at least I didn't die. So, anyways, fuck, what was I? Yeah. I've got so much free time now that I'm able to reconnect with people. The fucking locals, the desert here in the desert. It's been great, man. I don't know. Well, I don't want to say I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. I know why I didn't do it sooner. I was worried about the technical aspect. Because as my desert denizens all know, I didn't even have the internet until like 2 months ago or so when I started streaming. Like I started my first stream literally about 3 hours after the installation woman left. Uh, so everything is okay though. Everything's working out, and that was the big thing. I go back again to the real genesis of your faithful Amanda Splatts being Amanda Splatts is the Pipkin Pippa stream where she was teaching people how to be a streamer on a budget. And is it how are you gonna buy the fucking internet, high speed internet, if you're not gonna be a fucking streamer? Get a fucking 3-year contract and not be a streamer. Simple, so I can work from home. So being Amanda Splatts helped me out in real life. And I think that's fucking cool. And you all are the people who have allowed me to be Amanda Splatts. Thank you. Okay, let's move on. That was selection A. My lonely ass was driving on a dirt bike on the dirt road, trying to loosen my load. Now, let's see what selection B is. Because B stands for bet. Oh, who are these motherfuckers? The fucking Green Joe and the Purple Twins. That's right, baby. Selection B stands for bikes. As in 4 bikes. As in 4 bastards who are trying to beat you down. It's a bicycle royale, baby. Now, yeah, you can knock the fuck out of people, but they can knock you the fuck out too. I'm not 100% sure on the math of how to do it, but I believe if a front tire and a rear tire collide, whoever had the rear tire touch, whoever's in front, is the one who survives the collision. Like, I can pull right up on someone and nail them out. Now, this is apparently this doesn't go to the final score. These are just literally more obstacles for you. But it's weird that you got to get in front of them and hit them. Because you think about, like, I used to watch car chases and shit all the time. Those When Animals Attack in High Speed Chases 3, that dumb shit, hosted by that one police guy, Sheriff John Burnell or whatever. Oh, he got him hosting all that, the real stories of the Highway Patrol. When I was deep in my depression, I watched a lot of that shit. And when they do the pit maneuver, which is when the police pull up behind you and fucking pit you and slam into you, it's usually the people who are behind who win the collision. In this game, it's the people who are in front of you. We're gonna try that again, man. We're gonna get fucking serious about Excitebike, a game from 1984. It's 1984. 40 years. This game is 40 fucking years old, man. This shit's older than me, man. This game's old. I feel fucking weird about that. We are playing a piece of history. There are some people who have grandchildren out now, and they are younger than Excitebike. Don't do the math. You lose if you think about it. It's so fucking weird, though. Like, in 40 years, what are people going to say about VTubers, man? What are people going to think about fucking VTubers in 40 years, man? What type of history will we have left? Will they remember Kazuna AI? Will they remember Takino Sora? Will they remember Kiryu Koko? Will they remember your faithful Amanda Splatts? It's so weird. Because the very nature of what we do is fucking ephemeral, man. And I'm not drugs. I'm not like smoking, or I'm not on drugs or anything right now, man. Like, my heart would explode if I did drugs. But it just got me to thinking of the nature of VTubing, man. I know I'm not gonna be making money. I know I'm gonna be a fucking small timer for a long fucking time. Although apparently, one of Sand Ruby's missives really took off. But I know this is just a hobby. This is, to be 100% honest, this was kind of a way for me to test how strong my internet was and my upload speed was. So I know I have the upload speed ability to work from home. That's fine, I made it. I would try the next track. To test the internet. And it worked. It fucking worked, and it's great. And downloaded a lot of games. I've spent too much money on games, I think. But since I got so many of these games 70-80% off, especially during that big fucking sale during EVO, I kind of justified it that way. I don't think I can justify it anymore. Unless something I really want on my wish list, like Fire Pro. Like, if I could get Fire Pro and all the DLC, I got some big plans, man. I got some big fucking plans, man. I know Jawoon does the wrestling stuff with the WWE 2K series, but I want to do it with Fire Pro, man. If you've never played Fire Pro, oh my god. Fire Pro is the preeminent fucking series for wrestling simulations, man. Not like arcade style wrestling, but like actual simulations. Back in the day, I would have Fire Pro Wrestling World for the PS2, and you could make up to 500 characters for that game. I damn near, I wouldn't say all 500, like maybe 200, 300 or so over the course of several years to update that fucking roster. Because it is such an amazing game series, Fire Pro. It's really more the strategic actual sport. I know wrestling's not fake. If you dare fucking say wrestling is fake, it's scripted. It's scripted, but I wouldn't say it's fake because people really do die out there, man. But wrestling is scripted, yeah. But it really captures the sport of wrestling, man. It's an isometric view, and it's really, I really do prefer Fire Pro over any of the other wrestling games series. So if I ever get Fire Pro and all the DLC, because if we want to create a character that has DLC parts, you need to buy the DLC. Because like I saw a really good fucking Geese Howard, but he used a couple DLC parts. So I'm waiting like maybe Wrestle Kingdom. There'll be a deal during Wrestle Kingdom or something. Or where I can get all the DLC at once as well, something dirt cheap, and then we're gonna go off to the fucking races, man. We're gonna go off to the races, like we're here, excitable, unbikeable, Excitebike, bikeables, sell Lunchables. You ever had a fucking Lunchable, man? They're fucking weird. Like when I was a little baby Splat, I wanted fucking Lunchables. But my mother, Mama Splatts, insisted on making like real fucking food, like sandwiches and apple slices. Real fucking food. But the Lunchables are so fucking weird, man. Those of you who don't know what Lunchables are, get on 5G. But what they are is most of them are just a tiny little shitty little plastic tray of tiny crackers, tiny slices of, well, I guess what you could maybe call cheese, the pasteurized processed cheese product, the cheese food. It's fucking hilarious. There's now a fight going on the Discord over. It's not pineapple pizza. It's cheese versus, is American cheese really fucking cheese? I wonder if it's even fucking American, man. It's fucking oily, whey protein, pasteurized cheese product shit. Dude, give me liberty and give me fucking cheddar, man. For real. I can afford the good shit these days. Where was I? Shit. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, fucking Lunchable. They're just little crackers and occasionally you get like a cookie or some dumb shit. And but they're like, I thought like, hey, go get a fucking Lunchable, and I'm like, and I was like, no, buy crackers and cheese and cold cuts and make your own fucking Lunchable. You'll save a lot of money that way. And I fucking did. I just got a fucking charcuterie board or party platter and shit. That's what they used to do back at Desert Salt LLC. They used to get those fucking boards with the cheese and the shit, the cheese and slices, little cheese cubes, because we're fancy as fuck down at Desert Salt LLC. They're fancy as shit in the salt mines, man. I don't give a fuck. We put our pinkies up when we start swinging the matic. Fuck, what was I talking about again? Oh, you can't see the oil slicks. You can't see the fucking oil slicks because of the color of the fucking ground. That's dumb shit, man. So yeah, Lunchables. And then there are ones that are like tiny little shitty pizzas, like tiny little dough discs with the cheese product and little pepperoni. Chad, I got a secret to share with you, man. I'm not a fan of the pepperoni. The pepperoni. You know the newer one? I don't fucking like it on my. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it on my pizza. I had a good pizza though. I got a pizza to celebrate a lot of the great shit that has been going on in my life recently. Cause with all the bad shit happening and all the crazy shit happening, you need to take occasion to look at you are, how you're doing, and thinking about the fucking good life, man. How good you may have it. And so I got a pizza, local place, beef and cheddar. Now, I can hear some of you talking about Amanda fucking cheddar cheese on a pizza. Fuck is wrong with you? Hear me out. It was real cheese. I rest my fucking case. Overheating. Yeah, that's another big reason why we finally agreed to let me work from home because it was fucking overheating. Because I ride a lot of the way to work, but sometimes I do have to walk, depending on situations, and it's just real fucking weird. Then and they've been working with me as much as they can, but you know they're still a fucking business. but now I'm just and the first day I started working from home, I actually got a little pissed off. They sent me good shit, man. Like, don't worry about your faithful Amanda Splatts doxing herself, with the computer and everything. They sent me a computer, and it's a lot fucking better than the rig I got now, man. I don't fucking know why I needed all that power. Um, but the computer and the monitors and the shit they gave me, and the phone they gave me and everything, that's better than the shit I had at the fucking office, man. Why? Why do they do that? I don't know, man. It's fucking weird, but it's been fucking great. I don't have to spend a fuck ton of money at the fucking gas station to get something to eat. I can just go to the fridge and pull out actual, real, actual 100% actual, true fucking cheese, man. It's great. It's fucking great. You gotta count your blessings, man. And I think maybe that's something. Fuck you. That's something I haven't been doing a lot of lately. Because there's been weird shit going on. Um, it's ironic, man. My internet life starts going to shit just as my real life is going fucking great, man. Hanging out with my neighbors and doing great at work and shit. It's like I can't get a balance. But if I can only take the internet being good or life being good, I'll take life 100% of the fucking time. And life is going great, man. Don't worry about your faithful Amanda Splatts. And the science of life, she is doing just fucking fine. Yeah, oh, she's doing fine. Although I know that may not have been the aura that I projected recently, but caught up and it's just fucking. It happens. It happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us. You don't touch grass. Like I didn't touch grass for like a day or two. It was fucking tragic because I used to touch grass every fucking day. I had to due to work. And, you know, you get in your head a little bit, and it takes good, strong, smart people to pull you back in. Uh, Luckily, all the Manhara shit was under Sand Ruby's name, so I could just blame her. So, Sand Ruby. Okay, we're a little over halfway done now. So, yeah, work is going great. Real life is going great. Don't worry about your faithful amount of splats. I'm gonna be fine. Because I believe in you and I know you believe in me. And one monkey don't stop no show, as the song says. So, uh, talk about what's coming up this week. Um, so last week I had San Ruby, or not even last week, just a couple days ago, I think. San Ruby was doing Viva Viva Viva, and got about half of it done. That was supposed to be the Splatter Day stream, but I ended up pulling the trigger on San Ruby just a little early, like a month early. And part of it was because I thought it would be fun to do an origin stream right. Right, so that's how that came about. I really really want to finish Viva 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 though, because that was a fucking amazing game, amazing music. I've been listening to the soundtrack offline and showing it to people, and it's fucking great. Um, so yeah, that we're gonna go ahead and hammer that out tomorrow. Cause I'm off on Wednesday. I can stay up Tuesday as long as I need to. Wednesday morning, not morning, like mid morning, like brunch. Y'all are having gird your loins right now, man. Y'all are having brunch with Sand Ruby, and we're gonna be doing some creative writing stuff. And then in the afternoon, I wanted to try streaming one game as Ruby, Sand Ruby, and it's gonna be. I was actually inspired by Lemon, one of the new characters. Yeah, Gwen Lemon. Was gonna do the witch's house. Cause I have those old fucking JRPGs that were translated by that one group. I forget what it was like. Ebe was Ebe was fucking amazing. Ebe was a fucking piece of art, masterpiece artwork, man. But then I found out that, like games like Mad Father and stuff, a lot of them are being re-released and remastered. And Misao, which is basically a story about haunted shit in a haunted school and death traps and shit. Uh, it was like a little bit of a sale, but I only had like $9 in my Steam wallet. So even though it was just a little bit of a sale, it was enough to cover it. So Tuesday night, I'll be doing Viva V Viva V. I don't think it'll be done 2 hours, more than 2 hours, because it took about 2 hours to get where I am now, and uh, San Ruby was more than halfway finished with it. And then Sunday, no, we're still on fucking Wednesday. I don't know if I told y'all this, but we're not doing any more before the pool streams, 6 a.m. Because, like, the main reason I streamed at 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, was because I had to get up at that time for work. Now I no longer have to get up that early, so it makes no sense to just get up that early to stream. So, but it will be 11 on Wednesday, 11 o'clock. Y'all are going to have brunch with Sand Ruby. While she. And her lore is unfinished. All we know is that she is a malicious yet almost motherly presence in the life of Amanda Splatts, who looks incredibly similar to her. And the mask. Oh, fuck. I almost forgot, man. I gotta leave a link somewhere. The mask that Sand Ruby was wearing during the karaoke, the 3D mask. I couldn't find a good normal 3D mask for what I thought, But there's this cool fucking porcelain mask that was free on Booth and free to use. I gotta drop a link in the description in a description sometime, cause that was a cool fucking free asset, man. And I color changed it as best I could, and she was looking fucking spectacular for Roadkill. Not Roadkill, Sandro to Karaoke. We're not 100% sure what she is yet. But just like we hammered out my origin story on my first writing stream, we'll hammer out hers on the second one. And then we'll do Misao at like 7. Oh yeah, that's it. 7 come 11, baby. This week is 7 come 11 week. It's a reference to Craps, a dice game that I am not good with. I'll admit, I'm not good at the Craps table. I do not know about passing and the don't come bar. There's just a big old bar on the board that says come, and the small area on a craps board that says don't come. And I just walk up to the board and I just fucking giggle. I just giggle and laugh and wiggle. Yeah, 7 come 11 is a term used in craps. So all the streams this week, except for any gorillas or possible collabs. I got a few collabs in the fire. I got to talk to a few people about possible collabs. They're going to be 7 or 11. Tuesday at 7, I'm doing Viva V Viva V. Wednesday is Sand Ruby's Day of the Week. Sand Ruby will be doing creative writing at 7, and then... No, creative writing at 11 a.m., and then Misao at 7 p.m. And then the weekend. The weekend is the one where if people show up, then they show up. The weekend is going to be Splatterday Night, 7 p.m. Splatterday Night Special. One of the games I loved more than any other Super Nintendo game growing up. We're going to try to do a full run in one sitting of Legend of the Mystic Ninja. And I believe it's 3 to 5 hours if you're playing normally. But I'm a fucking dumb bitch when it comes to video games. I'm a fucking dumbass. And it may take all night. That's cool, though, because on Sunday, Half Minute Hero is 11 o'clock. So even if it takes me like 12 fucking hours to do Legend of the Mystic Ninja, and it shouldn't. It fucking shouldn't. But if it does, I'll still be able to do Half Minute Hero and get a few hours of that in. So that's the plan this week. Zatsus and collabs as events warrant. Although I think I'm gonna keep Sand Ruby down to Wednesday. That's it. So I got a few collabs, but although now that summer's over and jobs are kicking up again, getting ready for the holidays and shit, everyone's busy, man. Myself included, everyone's more busy. So it's not as big as it used to be. And you know what, man? We'll work around it. We'll find a way, man. Because this is flavor. This is fucking flavor, man. Flavor love, flavor unity. I feel the love for my senpais, for my cowhighs, and the people who work with me every fucking day that I stream. And things are gonna be alright, man. Things are gonna be alright. One monkey don't stop no fucking show, man. Now, I forgot to show you. I wanted to show you there is a... You could make your own fucking track. Now, I don't think this game had a battery backup, so I don't think you could save more than one fucking track. And, like, you lost it if it turned it off. So let's go ahead and make a track. Okay, so you have a whole bunch of pieces you can do. A, B, C, D, E, F, D, D, D. 19 potential pieces. Um, 19 potential problem is, um, if you wanted to, like, I tried to spell people's names back in the day, but if the name has TUVWXYZ in it, then that's no bueno. So it was really hard to spell a lot of names back in the day. You know what? I think I could. You know, we're gonna raid Nakara. I think we can make Cara Malone's name. So CAMALONE. That's the Cara Malone. We are motorbiking in the Cara Malone 500. There are 5 laps in the Cara Malone 500, so I fucking lied about it being a 500. We're gonna get all the boys playing. We're gonna get the Purple Boys and Green Joe up in the air. We are doing the Cara Malone 500, baby. By 500, I mean 5. Because I got 5 on it. Grab your 4 and let's get ye. I got 5 on it. Fucking with that in the weed. I got 5 on it. Got me stuck in out your back. 5 on it. It's really hard because, like, I know all these fucking rap songs, but I don't do a lot of them because, like, a lot of them have the N word in them, or a lot of them, like, from the 90s have homophobic references and stuff in them. Stuff that just did not age well. Like, it was good in the time. It was a product of its. Maybe it was. I don't think it was good. It was a product of its fucking time. Oh, man. But it's like a Haggard, the Bam Margera movie. When I was little, Baby Splatts. I loved that fucking film. I thought it was so cool and hip and I'm number one. I'm number one at the Malone 500, baby. I designed a track and I won. That is blowing my fucking mind. So yeah, you can make all types of tracks, man. I'll save, even though it doesn't actually save. I think, if I remember right, the old Famicom disk system, which was more of a disc-based thing in Japan, you could save tracks to discs, but you can't. They didn't bring the disc system over to the U.S., so you can't do that. But yeah, there we go. The Cara Malone 500. I won. But yeah, I will treat myself to a chicken wrap later in victory. So I'm going to show you all the design pieces here. So like I said, we're going at 4. We're going at 4, and we're going to Raid Malone. We're going to Post Malone. We're going to Kodachrome, because you're going to give me those nice green bright colors. And the greens of summer that make you think all the world's a sunny day. I got a Nikon camera. I wanna take a photograph. But Mama don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama don't take my Kodachrome. Mama don't take my Kodachrome. Mama don't take my Kodachrome away. You see, even if I don't do karaoke, and I don't think I'm going to do karaoke for a little bit, because between doing the karaoke with Nicola and then the one with Sand Ruby, I think I've been riding the karaoke, even though I may have been riding the karaoke a little bit too hard, even though they are my most viewed videos. The Grammys video and the premiere video, and I think the one with Nicola, it's really getting up there. But Not only do I love singing, but apparently people are catching on to it, man. People love the singing, and people seem to like fucking Sand Ruby for some reason. It's fucking weird. Um, but you will be getting Sand Ruby this Wednesday. I don't know if she'll pop up anywhere else. I kind of want to relegate her to certain things because I have the power to these days. But we'll see more Sand Ruby in the future. So this is everything in alphabetical order, man. This is the fucking dumbest. It's just all the bits and pieces, man. You can go on your little Excitebike and go through the dirt, but there's no jump, so it's mandatory that you have to go through the dirt. I'm number one because no one else played the fucking thing. It was just me, and I'm number one. Holy shit! Let's get everyone. Let's see how the AI handles this dumb shit. How does the AI handle this shit? Oh, the AI can't handle it either. The AI is just fucking busting their asses all over it, man. It's fucking hilarious. Fuck you, Green Joe. Green Joe and the Burble Twins. Giving me shit. To my chagrins. Y'all can't stop Amanda. Nobody can stop Amanda Splatts. Nobody can stop Amanda Splatts except Jesus, and Jesus is my homie. So I think we're doing okay for ourselves. Uh, uh, Look at everything. Chilling, and doing good, and doing good in science of light. But you're also doing good in science of life. Now, I had some cool ideas for streams that aren't gaming or singing. I wanted to do some weird shit. Because as you can probably tell, especially with the emergence of Sand Ruby, I was heavily inspired for some of my content by Hachima slash Akai Hato. So any VTuber fan who need a frame of reference for what Sand Ruby might be, look no further than Akai Hato and Hachima. Um, it's supposed to be a little more complicated than that, but Hachima was such a huge fucking inspiration to me to what you could do with just lore and shit. She leaned more heavily into the lore than anyone else I've seen in a long fucking time with the coexist arc. But she flew too close to the sun. She flew. She did not have it. I can't speak for her, obviously, but it felt like she didn't have a plan, man. She did not have an ending plan. Uh, about how the story's supposed to end. And she just leaned on her fans, and her fan just wanted gore and violence and shit and pain. And then she quickly did a coexist thing and then ended it, and then did a time skip thing and then ended it. I'm so happy Chammers is back, man. I'm happy Chammers is back. I don't watch a lot of Chammers. I don't watch a lot of anything, honestly. I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. I know even my Oshi Fujikura Uruka. I haven't watched a whole lot of her recently, just because I'm doing this shit now and is getting ready to work from home. But it's now that I've got everything. That this week has been the culmination of like 2.5 months of work and like 5 years of fucking practice and shit. Finally culminating in working from home, getting a huge fucking chunk of my life back, and using that to make more quality of life for myself. So I'm doing good. Your girl, your faithful, your boy, your Baba Niku, your androgynous Amanda Splatts is doing okay. I'm doing okay. I know it may not have seemed like it over the last week or so, but I did what I know. I did what I should have done first, and sought the counsel of people who were smarter than me. Yeah, I know that really fucking narrows it down, right? People who are smarter than me, and people who are more experienced than me. I sought their counsel. I spoke to them, and I tried to be a good senpai to my cowhais by warning them of the mistakes that I had made and the shit that I had gone through. And I didn't handle things the last week or so the best way I should have. Uh, no, I'm not in the fault for any of the shit that happened. I'm not at fault for like the biggest shit that happened. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to revisit it. But I am still a rookie. I've only been doing it like 2 fucking months. So I sought counsel of people who have been doing this longer, working harder, and trying harder, and I am going to take their counsel into my heart, to my fucking roadkill heart, and we're gonna be better days moving forward, baby. Better days, more lesser plays, and if you give me a chicken sandwich, it better have mayonnaise. And that's not like a fucking metaphor. I mean actual mayonnaise. So we're just gonna go a couple more minutes so we can go ahead and go into Kara. Because I don't like overlapping her, and I'm going to be doing that a couple times this week. Now, again, Kara doesn't mind if I overlap, doesn't mind at all. It's given me permission to overlap. But now that I have more options of when I can stream what I can do, I feel a little bad if I do. Although I know I will be overlapping a little bit playing Viva 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 on Tuesday and with Sand Rubies playing Misao on Wednesday. Um, yeah, things have been bad this week on the internet, but they have been great in real fucking life. So you can be happy that your Oshi Amanda Splatts is doing good. I'm doing well, and I'm doing good. Cause we all gotta have a little fucking Minhara moment here and there, right? But that's just kind of how I'm fucking wired. Uh, it's hard for me to ask for help until it gets to the point where that's all I can do is ask for help. And then I'm shocked by when I do finally ask for help, when I fucking get it and get it in spades. Because there are some good people here in FlaVR. There are a lot of good people here in FlaVR, and it's it's been a learning, man. It's been it's been huge. It's been a fucking great thing, man. And it's also cool that I've got this whole world here with my senpais, with everyone else who might be doing collabs and shit in the future. And then when I turn off the computer, I could just leave the bedroom slash living room slash dining room slash office slash theater slash rec room because it's a fucking studio apartment and go outside, and I don't have to be Amanda. No one even knows I'm Amanda Splatts. I can just fucking chill and be me and chat with people who are cool. I have cool, except for the fucking whiny dumb shit kids who keep banging on people's doors and shit. My neighbors are cool. I'm really fucking blessed that the people I know in my real life are cool. My family is cool. My neighbors, for the most part, are cool. My employees are cool. My bosses are cool. I am blessed by having a lot of great people in my life. And much like in FlaVR, it's time I started seeking their counsel on a couple things and sharing my experience in return. And I do thank you for sharing this experience with me. Uh, no chat today. That's fine. It's 3 in the afternoon. Gorilla, 3 p.m. on a fucking Monday. I didn't expect anyone to show up. This is just when I do these 1 hour Nintendo Splatts. They're really just about me getting a lot of shit off my chest, telling you about what's coming up next week, showcasing an old game. Like, I almost don't need the fucking game, but it's something I can do with my hands and my eyes while my mouth is going. So, thank y'all for stopping by tonight. It's 4 o'clock. Kara should be starting any time. Let's see if Kara's live yet. So that's Excitebike. It's simple. It was one of the real early Nintendo games. It's so fucking simple, but you didn't need a lot back in the day. See if Kara's live yet. Kara is live. I'm gonna go ahead and mute. Anyone who's lurking or chilling or was about to pounce but did not, please show Kara Senpai some love. That's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow to finish off Viva V Viva V. I am your faithful Amanda Splatts, and this is the Amanda Splatts Project. Good night.